I'm also curious. It might sound like a strange question, but I think it's worth exploring. What were your personal goals in wrestling at this time? Was it making money beyond a doubt, of course, but did you want to get to the WWF, become NWA champion? What exactly did you have in mind?
I just, in my mind, I was wanting to survive and I was wanting to make money, you know, as a long term goal would have been to be the NWA champion.
Mhm.
I didn't think anything about going to uh, going north. I didn't think about going to the WWF. That wasn't ever in the picture.
So you were satisfied to remain, in South and bouncing around the territories, and just as long as you make a good living, you were happy.
Yeah,
Here's another thing that we don't really discuss whenever it comes to you guys who are bouncing around the territories is that I don't imagine you had health insurance at this time, and
no,
you weren't exactly making a fortune with the Crockett's either.
no.
So, Jake, when you'd suffer an injury, would you just try to work around it, or how did most guys navigate that situation?
Tried to work through it, man. You didn't take no time off.
Couldn't because you'd lose money, right?
Right, right, man.
And not to mention, if you go to a hospital, like if God forbid, Jake, you break your arm,
Did
you'd go to
that.
the hospital knowing you did.
Yeah, I broke my arm in Louisiana.
That's right, and you had gone to work on, like, a dairy farm for a while, right?
Yeah, I had to.
How did you get around the whole not having insurance? Because that's a really expensive injury.
I paid it off little by little.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
I know me as a kid, whenever you'd see anybody on TV, the assumption is always like, "Oh, well, everybody on TV is rich, like, they're all making a fortune." But no,
No,
like, for all intents and purposes, you had basically, like, a regular guy job at the time.
basically, 7 days a week.
And I think that you said at one point you were making somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe like $700 a week, something like
Yeah,
that, which for
yeah.
1982, decent money. Decent money if you're just working a normal job, but this is not a normal job. You're out there getting the shit beat out of you every night.
Get the shit beat out of you and then wearing your car out.
Yes. So like no safety net, folks. If there's a bad injury, like you're fucked.
Yeah, absolutely.